live stream, we're going to be going over the SmallRig Encore DT-20s. They are pretty much single pole camera mounts. One thing I did notice and was impressed about, a lot of times I get something that's in basic packaging. They really did it up with this packaging. I mean, it's got a nice box to it. It's detailed. I mean, it's not detailed as in what features it has necessarily, but just the overall look is professional. So let's pull it out and see what's in there. These are 19 to 39 inch extensions in 3 different pieces. They're made out of aircraft aluminum, I believe it said. They have the C-clamp. Man, these are some nice cases or sleeves already. You could just grab and go. They're really light. I can't remember how much they said they weigh, but you can tell that it's pretty lightweight. They're supposed to have a 6.6 to 22 pound payload. At first I thought that was wrong, and I had to go back and double check. I even used my calculator to make sure my conversion was right, but I found it on the actual Amazon listing, which is where I got it, the official SmallRig Amazon listing. So if you want to get some, I got a link in the description, and right now they're on sale. Normally they're about 56 bucks. I picked these up for 45, and you can get a warranty with them and stuff like that too. But they have, I can't believe how light they are, but they're supposed to be really strong. There is a 2-inch clamp, so this way we can, look at that wing nut. That's really easy to turn. And it's compact. I like that because I've had some other desk mounts that we'll be talking about, and they have like a thing. So you can torque it down. They have their own benefit, but it always slaps where I'm trying to mount it to. That's really nice right there. Now, I've never had any SmallRig stuff, I'll be honest. So I don't know. I've heard a good bit about them that was good, and read a lot of different things about them. There's the, oh, it's a rubber gripped nut. So I guess you can really torque that down if we had to. What I'm going to be using these for is random places to a point, but I'm going to be using them right here in the kitchen with the cooking videos. So that's why I wanted to go ahead and try them out and see how they mounted to the side of the counter. I'm going to try this one real quick, because as I do the cooking videos or review products in the kitchen, I want something that I can do that with. Let's see how well that mounts. Oh, I like that. I wish you guys could see, but I'm not moving the camera. It's on the tripod. Oh, the grip is good. I mean, I didn't even torque it down, and it's nice and tight to the counter. It ain't sliding at all. But they're for DSLRs, cell phones, ring lights. Like, they can hold all kind of things. And I'm noticing that the extension grip, I'm pushing down on it. I'll show you guys real quick. And it is not pushing in. So that's a positive. It's not one of them slider, like where you put some pressure on it and it slides down. I mean, you can see how much I'm putting on that. So I don't have to worry about it sliding down while I'm doing it. Another thing about the way the C-clamp is it says it's good for overhead. And I didn't even think about that. The way I have my counter, I could actually do an overhead shot and a side shot while I'm cooking. But because of the fact that this is not the long handle, that would actually allow me to lock onto the counters or the cabinets that I built, and it could hold on pretty well up underneath or on top. All right, so that's the poles themselves. Oh, one little thing though, and I don't mean little as a pun, but that 1/4-inch thread is kind of small. Now, that's perfectly fine for most things, but if that's going to be an issue for you, and I have a feeling that's because they come with ball heads. So we're going to see how well they mount to there. All right, so what's in the packaging? Because there's the second one. It's supposed to have ball heads and a ring light mount. I don't see a ring light mount in any of this stuff so far, so maybe it's in this box. Yep, we have a ring light adapter, because a lot of times the ring lights have bigger things than the 1/4 inch, and they got to go on. My microphone too uses the same thing as the ring light. So on the desk mount that I have with the arms in my actual desk, where I do the editing, I have to choose between a microphone and a light, which I use the regular lights in there, studio lights anyway, not ring lights. But that's pretty nice. It has that bigger, thicker adapter that came with it. It's only one, but that makes sense. I mean, you would want one for a camera, one for the light or whatever. Well, let's see how these ball mounts hold up. Well, they're metal too. I've had some that were metal and some that were plastic, so knowing that that's a metal design, I like the thumb screw for it. It's got a nice grip right here to lock on, so you can hear it. What is this red thing? Is that just a design or a logo or something? Guess so. It's got the 360 spin to it, so not only can you screw it like this, but if you have to adjust, you can loosen this. So that locks this part and the ball head down. So it's multi-adjusting. It's also got the 90-degree turn. So that's nice there. Let's see how well they screw on. I think this is a pretty decent kit. I mean, I've come across some. I mean, 22 bucks, 23 bucks per pole plus a ball head and the case and the adapter. I don't think that was a bad purchase at all. Even full price, this doesn't seem like a bad purchase from what I'm checking out so far. I mean, it's not only really good build quality, but I mean, all the little details that are in this make it really worth it. Because I don't think I'm going to have to worry about my camera, my DSLR, or my S23 Ultra. You want something that's going to hold up. You want something that you know is not going to let it fall and hit the floor or something. And while I can't make a judgment call on that just yet, just the playing around with it and seeing how tight it is and stuff like that. Like I said, I left a link for them. You can grab them for yourself. On sale right now. Can't say how long that lasts. They usually do have that sale about once a month. And it is the official SmallRig Amazon page. I'm assuming because it says sold by SmallRig, ships from Amazon. And I got these in 2 days too. So I didn't have to wait forever for them to come in. I'm going to be excited to try that. Because, I mean, you can mount it on the counter like that, put the ball head straight down, level things out, and it does make a great overhead. I have tried so many different ways to rig up an overhead mount and never even thought about something simple like this. I mean, I've used the poles that come out and then you put the weight on it and it bounces around and everything else. So for product reviews, instead of using the tripod and stuff or just putting this there, I'll probably just mount it over top whatever I'm working on. And, well, I mean, depending. I mean, this product review obviously is. All right, let's see if I covered everything. 2-inch gap, table thickness allowed. Easy screw, rubber grips, aviation aluminum, if I'm remembering correctly. Don't want to say for sure I know all these specs. It was real quick that I looked at it. 90-degree swivel ball heads, light adapter, cases. I mean, they're pretty basic, but it's still nice to have. I mean, they're light too. Like I said, I wish I could remember the weight, especially with the ball head and all. It's kind of got a somewhat of a weight, but I mean, honestly, they are really light for what they are. I've had some where the weight was all in here, and 6.6 to 22 pounds, or 3 to 10 kilograms. I feel like I'm forgetting one or two details. The 19 to 39 inch range, with at the top of the ball head it said. Well, maybe I got it all. All right, so we're going to test this out and actually do a good review on it. I'm going to use it for a while in the kitchen. I don't know if I'm going to do a multicam setup or, you know, an overhead or a light. We'll play around with it in different configurations and do a full review. So if you want to see that, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And if you want them, go get them. I mean, I haven't tried them out for you to have a definite opinion, but if you like what you saw in this video, I would definitely snag them up while they're on sale. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time.